Alright. Test it. 1, 2, test it. What's up, guys? It's your boy, the Fallen Sanctum. And as always, you know, I don't disappoint. We're gonna come with some good shit for much shit. Ah, there we go. That's enough yibbity yap, yabbity yip. Good morning, good morning. Hello, welcome from China. Yeah, we on that Shanghai schedule, baby. We can officially move Black Wax into the casting department. He's now on the team. And we are casting. That's good. Alright, I'm opening my juju bag so that I have something to munch. Inspect them. Don't worry, I'm not gonna give you guys the chewing gummies ASMR. There we go. Oh, my aching bones. Oh, so tonight we got Voidborn Vengeance versus I have a number 9 Lodge, a number 6 with extra dip, 3 number 45s, 2 number 62s with cheese, an extra large fry. Mr. JC Fanclub, aka also known as McDouble's combo here on stream, because I always forget the Semi-Serieux part of the team name, and yeah, XD. I got that homeless Jesus look. Don't worry, we are no longer gonna be called homeless Jesus by mid-November. Until then, unfortunately, my boy is busy as fuck. And without my boy's super scissor powers, I don't trust anyone else to give me a crew cut. To give me a cut. Only he knows how to do my hair. But him and my old barber. My old barber's a shouty guy. Bruh, like, say, shorty gets a little far, no? I stroke the mighty beer. Les amis. It's gonna be fun tonight. So we are in the lobby, and we are just waiting. So not how have you guys been? Yo, did you guys watch the games this morning? Did you guys watch the games this morning? Did you guys watch the games this morning? Hey! Celebrate good times. Oh yeah, we made it to quarterfinals. Celebrate good times. Fuck yeah! No spoilers, but hey, you know, if you know why I'm happy, you know why I'm happy. Yep, yeah, shall we go? So it won't be too long. Give me a second. Let me arrange this stupid hair because it keeps getting in the way. Aye. It's like too long for its own good, like, but j'ai pas pris le temps d'aller me faire une coupe de cheveux. And I forgot that my boy started work like 60 hours a week now, so it's like, yeah, he's like only available on Wednesdays, so I'm gonna have to snipe him right after work. Cause no, ça va être Jover! Yo, by the way, did you guys see the new Zeri skin that's coming out? It looks absolutely subarashi. Wait a second. Yo, Baba, you here? Let me show you this new Zeri skin. Bro, peek. What is this? Fucking, majestic. Look, she's got tits. Look at her gun, it's so cool. Her face is so pretty, bro. Look at the jacket. Woohoo! Yeah. You know, I don't even play Zeri. I might still buy the skin because, yeah, Sam, bro, Sam. Yeah. Let's stare at it while I have nothing else to do. But this is coming with a couple more winter blessed skins, and it's gonna be a legendary. So she's gonna have little ice skates and a bunch of other things, so it's gotta be like really cool. I don't know, man. I feel like it's well deserved. Honestly, the Pentacle Princess herself, you know, deserves all the love in the world, and this is a fantastic skin. Yeah. So yeah. So this is the new legendary Zeri skin that's coming out in I want to say December. So just to get you guys excited, it's a legendary, so it's gonna be 1820, and it's probably gonna be worth more than it's gonna be worth more than it costs, because I mean it's a Zeri skin, and you know me, I love Zeri. I love Kaisa more than I love Zeri, but, you know, that's because, you know, like, at the end of the day, you know, like, if I had to choose between the Powerpuff Girls and Kaisa, I'd choose Kaisa. But adult Powerpuff Girls, like, you know, it's got me thinking. Because I'd get Neon and Zeri for the same price, because they're basically the same character. But yeah, no, I think I'd have to take Kaisa at the end of the day. Alright, so this is a free game. Yeah, it's a free game Scrim block, I'm pretty sure. Doing Voidborn Vengeance and Mr. JC Fanclub Semi-Serieux. So if you guys are interested in more cool shit like this, just let me know whenever a team is having a scrim, and if you want me to get the content out, I will get the content out. Of course, if they say yes. If they say no, then like I'm gonna get nay-nayed, but like, you know, like it's what it is à la fin de la journée, you know? Like I'm here to give you guys content arenas. And also so you guys have stuff to like, you know, do during the week. Cause like I know during most days of the week, you know, like I watch a fuck ton of YouTube. Like I'm on YouTube maybe like 20 hours a day, guys. Like, and I've run out of shit to watch. So, you know, I want to do stuff, but I don't have any friends. So, unfortunately, I don't have any video games or shit to do with people. So, it'll be great one day, but hey, right now, I'm just a caster, and casters don't have friends. So, I'm here to cast more awesome content for you guys. So, make sure you guys let me know what's up. Okay, so it looks like we've got, I think. Okay, yeah, so we got Mr. JC Wombo Combo at the red side here for this game. Number 1, that means we got Voidborn Vengeance on blue. Looking forward to seeing what this Voidborn Vengeance squad can get done. And where exactly everyone is playing. It is funny, Mr. JC is playing against his own club. But to be fair, there's been a lot of Mr. JC style teams. And guys, look, I got the Jujus. Da, da, da. I've got the healthy Jujus for later. Yeah, I'm allowed one little bag of Jujubes a day. It's all about, you know, when you got a toned body like mine, you know, it's all about the respect you give it. Because your body's a temple. And it's what you do with it that counts. But speaking of which, yo, for the people that have the Super C app, it's the 99-cent sale starting tomorrow. So you're not going to want to miss out. There's a lot of super good things on the stupid thing, man. Le Léo Chocolat 99 sous. Woo! Man, I'm going to drink something like I own a dairy cow. I want to thank you guys for always showing up in decent numbers. I know yesterday I got griefed by Canal, but that's because, you know, he was desperate to find games to cast, and apparently he didn't want to cast the other games in his league. But I want to thank you guys for always showing up. So here we go. We're getting into the draft. We're gonna bang it. Hey yo, the Gragas band? Okay. I've lost some brain cells, but hey. I think we've seen Voidborn Vengeance play once. It was on the Crow Dude stream, the trash cast, or the ass cast, or I forgot the name of the cast. But it wasn't on my channel. So here we're gonna be starting to punish Le Vrai Joe in terms of champion pools. We're gonna be taking Graves away from Leo, Fiora away from Dars. We're banning Zag away from the Mr. of the JCs. Okay, so it is Mr. JC jungle. It is Le Vrai Joe in the top lane. So as we get ready for that. Ooh, My first candy is gonna be a raspberry. Alright, looks like we got way hovered here, locked in for Voidborn Vengeance. You know, for a name like Voidborn Vengeance, I thought, you know, Malzahar Insta-Luck was gonna happen, but I guess we don't got that much sauce. And to be fair, we're playing against the legendary Nico Pay on support, so you can't really flex his Malzahar. So let's see what Mr. JC Fanclub want in exchange. They're gonna pick up the Corkster here for Metaphor. Okay, I like what I see. Yeah, I know my camera's in the way. I'm sorry. But that's where it makes the most sense, because on the other websites, yeah, don't worry about it. Yo, winter map, by the way. Winter map next patch, I think. I don't know, but it's coming. We're getting the winter map. Yo, this is the best year in red, bro. The only thing that can make this year better is if, like, next patch we also get Twisted Tree Line back. Because then, bro, like, well, I'd quit content creation and I'd just play Twisted Tree Line like 5,000 hours a day, bro. Like, I just want to do nothing but play Twisted Tree Line. So the Recon locked in here with Corgi's standard bot lane combo at this point. Oh, no. Okay. So we have a Caitlyn. Now the rule with Caitlyn is that there has to be a range support. Because if not, the Caitlyn pick loses so much value. So I want to see a Nico. I want to see a Karma. I want to see Renata. It needs to be a ranged poke support. So a champion with some kind of poke. Alright. Caitlyn Karma. Worth it. Not gonna lie, not as strong as Caitlyn Nico, but if the support doesn't play Nico, it's better to have him on an Enchanter than to have him on like an Alistar. For the Caitlyn matchups. The Caitlyn matchup, they need to be impressive. You gotta take people back to Auschwitz. You know, you gotta fill them up. Gas them up. Taking the McDonald's in. Yeah. I don't even know what that means, but... Moo! I see Morgana! Hey! Morgana! Mommy milkers, mommy milkers. Now there's 3 pairs of mommy milkers. On mange bien ici si on aime les mamelons à soir. So going into the second round of bans here, we banned double jungle 1 top versus double top 1 jungle. Okay, Wukong also going to be taking the table. So we're still looking to punish Mr. JC here, 4th jungle ban of the game here. Probably expecting the Hecarim or Charm in the 4th ban last, unless you have an idea. I mean, Morgana against J4. I mean, this could be Morgana mid, this could be Morgana jungle, but ooh, we're gonna continue taking out champions in Darz's champion pool. Okay, I like that. Yo, that's cool. Dar's getting some mad respect this series. 2 to 3 bans already. So it's probably gonna be Morgana into Hui, and then we got Corgi Rakan versus Caitlyn Karma. So that means we still have jungle top on both sides. So let's see who's gonna blind pick first. Ooh. Batting away the Shenners. And now I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure about the Shen pick. I mean, the Shen pick into Morgana kind of feels AIDS, but like into a Morgana team comp kind of feels AIDS. But ooh, we did take the king of the top lane away. Not that Darts is known for playing Scion, but or Le Vrai Joe. But I mean that champion, you know, in oh, the LPL special boys. We got the Tiglu, baby. Kiana locked in for Mr. JC Fanclub. Bigos about to go to town with a supreme display of talent. Wow, I be JoJo posing. Where your head gonna be? Where your head supposed to be? Oh, I've loved seeing Kiana at Worlds, bro. I fangirl so hard. I've got the Louis Vuitton skin and Shockblade. Oh, J4 here for Mr. John Christopher. What does JC stand for? Is it Jean Christophe? Or is it something wacky, or is it just Jean Christophe? Hey yo, Leverage Joe locking in Garrett Blind? Okay, we've got a real match on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. And someone can tell me in the chat what JC stands for? It'd be great. If it's just the standard thing that it means in French, like, it's aight, but if it's something cool, then I want to know. What the shamalama ding dong? Huh? Okay, give me a second. Mordekaiser. Okay, because that was a rather fast lock-in of a non-champ. Okay, here we go. We are getting ready to get into the game. Jean-Cul. Shocking. Okay. Okay. All right. That was good, Vince. That was good. Oof. Alright, so while we are in this, I'm just gonna mute the mic real quick so I can eat my little gummies, because, well, I need my sugar, baby. Yummy in my tummy. Yum. Alright. I'm off to go get a bottle of water real quick. We got about 3 minutes before, but I'm gonna do the whole blah blah spiel. If you want to support the stream, you can do it in 3 ways. You can smash that subscribe button. You can smash that like button. Or if you got that Jeff Bezos money, $2.99 a month. You get to join the Sanctum family and help me create new cool content on the YouTube channel. Think about it if you feel like it. We'll be right back. Ugh. Oh no, I got a nipple top. Fuck, okay. Well, is it a cursed nipple or a good nipple? Let's find out. Oh yeah, it's one hell of a good nipple. So, Gatorade started doing this instead of the traditional twisty caps. For those of you that don't know. And sometimes these nipple tops don't close well. So sometimes I go, ah, and then it just goes all over me. So, you know, like, I gotta take monetary precautions because I can't afford to be seen wet on stream. Yeah, I know sometimes, you know, I say haram things, but hey, at the end of the day, you guys are here because you like the content, right? So it means you don't care about the haram content anyways. Okay, now looking at it, you know, not gonna lie, this feels very JC fan club favorite. I mean, if the Kiana gets ahead, it's gonna be very rough. So, can Leo go to town on this Kiana? That is the real question we gotta ask ourselves. Because you've seen it at Worlds, ladies and gentlemen. You've seen it at Worlds. The Kanavi going to town on this fucking champion. Wahoo! What the? And bro, also the CFO guy. Hey, yo, wow, that's one hell of an elo diff. Unless it's like streamer mode, but I don't think it's streamer mode. Bam. Lol. Okay, so Mr. JC actually has streamer mode on. Okay. So Mr. JC doesn't have his name shown because he has streamer mode on, so that's kind of funny.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
But we're still gonna call him Mr. JC because we know that he's Mr. JC.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Oh, you're bumming me out.
Also, the new pass came out today, so we get to see Biko players very soon. I'm not surprised if all the support players in Eternals are going to pick up the pass just to be able to use Biko, because honestly, that skin looks adorable. I'm still waiting for KDA Superfan cosplay Nico. Oh, okay. Dar's coming in, looking for an obliterate, maybe, you know. Ooh, okay. Maybe in a bit of danger. Okay, gonna get hit by the isolated fireball. What? I wonder what kind of skin that is on Mordekaiser. I didn't pay much attention in the skin select. Okay, so it's Bigo versus Thrones here. We've seen Thrones before. He is the 80 carry / mid laner on DH Blossom. They kind of intertwine. Ooh, okay. Some nice chunks across the board. So here, Black Wax and Crazy Mimi are going to look to have the push, and they should have it by far. Because, I mean, Rakan doesn't really help clear the wave as well. Ooh, nice start biting. Let Joe go win in with the Demacia. Actually, wait, what the hell are Garen's ability means? Alright, give me a second. Decisive Strike, Judgment, Demacian Strike. Okay. Just had to make sure. I'm sorry. You know, because the only thing I know about Garrett is goes Demacia, and then Nar goes Demaglio, and it's like the cutest thing ever. Ooh, okay, some good chunks, but the mid laners seem to be getting low on mana. Thrones might have to take a recall soon. So Mr. JC getting his clear done. And about the same speed, if not a bit faster than Kiana. we're just farming right now. Little trades, little pokes, but I'm in the top lane. There's a lot of healing and shielding, so there's not much that's actually happening. Okay. Ooh, and Mr. JC gonna get the smite over Leo. Now Leo may be in danger. There's the flag and drag that might be coming in, but JC decides against the flash to cancel the blast cone. And now we've got recalls from both Thrones and Big O Senpai. Okay, Blackwax looking to not get denied on the wave. Is still gonna be up. I took a nice chunk. Now, you know, with the Karma, he does have access to the big shield. And Nico now looking for the Grand Entrance, gonna get the Blooming Quill on. And it's a fight on two fronts. And we're gonna get a lot of damage down. Nico here, gonna get taken down by Crazy Mimi, but the shield here from Blackwax is gonna be enough. The double barrier has been procced, and Crazy Mimi's gonna get the tether. Puts Metaphor on a leash and calls him his dog. Command sit. If any of you guys watch Chainsaw Man, you know exactly what I'm talking about. When Makima shows up, every man turns into a groveling puppy dog. Yep. Very understandable. We love dommy mommy women. Okay. So, up a decent amount of CS here on Dars. Well, a decent amount. Up about a wave. And that's the thing, because Garen gets more armor and magic resist as he, it like caps at like 30 or something, but he gets a decent amount of resistances literally just for existing. And he hasn't bought yet. He's got the level 6, the Monster Justice is available. Okay, it gets a little bit scary when you get low against Garen, because then like suddenly he just ults you out of nowhere. And level 6 here for Dars is going to be imminent. Okay, we get the Flash Soul Shackles, but a nice Flash answer here by Throne. There's no Elemental Rebirth here for Kiana. Okay, Blackwax gonna get punished by that Grand Entrance, but a really nice shield coming out from Crazy Mimi. Avoids all damage. And it's gonna be Collector Galen. Not my favorite fan choice of build. But then again, you know, Caitlyn's are here to push. And they believe that they can push better with a Collector than with an IE.
Brilliant.
Ooh, if Big O had landed that could have been pretty dangerous. Ooh, the Thunderbolt's gonna come in, so...
They thought they could kill a god?
Okay, Levretro able to get some really good CSing out there under the turret. Is going to want to take a recall. Has 1,800 gold, so we'll see exactly what it picks up. Ooh, a nice flag and drag here by J4. The flash here ensued by Crazy Mimi. And that's going to be Metaphor getting shot down. The Red Baron is going to crash and burn. And the allied Caitlyn is going to be able to take a victory for the North American forces.
Never falter.
It kind of does look like Caitlyn is going to war when this kid. So, you know, it makes sense. You know, you got the Red Baron versus the allies Caitlyn. Okay. A little bit behind on tempo, about even in CS, but hasn't been able to get anything done yet. Has just unlocked his ultimate, so we'll see if the beautiful Kiana ultimate. What is the Kiana ultimate? Yeah, oh, it is the Supreme Display of Talent. Okay, I thought it was like Elemental Rebirth for some reason, but we'll see. We'll see how much Supreme Displays of Talent this man has. Big O about to face check Lebrejo, and the Flash Cataclysm by J4 into the Mossian Justice. And, ooh, okay. And now we're fighting. It's 2-0 on Grubs. We're looking to fight. Ooh, okay. And that's gonna, ooh, so bring this way talent. Gonna catch up, JC, but there's not much damage here. J4 is gonna go down though, but Dars might be dead. Forced to flash away. The Spiraling Despair gonna be used. Leo gonna dodge out of the way. Lefreggio thought about flashing over the wall to Demacia, but he did not have it. Oh, look at how sexy that Kiana skin is. Lick my lips, baby. Delicious. Homage bien soir. Alright, so it's gonna be Profane first here on Kiana, which is a very good item. It costs like 2,800 gold, but it gives about like 4,000 gold worth of stats. Essentially. It's just a very, very powerful assassin. And he gives good innate wave clear. For the Mazium! And we're going in with the Garrett Cube. And it's not going to be enough. The Death Grass not going to find its target here. Okay, Levreggio. Ooh, wow, Jesus Christ. Look at that healing from the Wampa Fruit. And Mr. JC wanted to get some Flag and Drags. But here now we see Caitlyn in her natural habitat destroying turrets with a minigun. You know, jet fuel can't melt steel beams, but Caitlyn's gun sure can break ceramic blocks! Metaphor not having a great time. Is low on mana. Is going to try the Triforce build, so gonna suffer a bit in the mana department. Ooh, okay. We get the Eye of the Watcher, Thunderbolt with the Soul Shackles into the Flowing Waters is coming out here. We get the Molten Fissure with another combo attack, and the Throne's gonna live? Throne's lives? Wait. Throne's lives on some 50 health. That's crazy. But at the end of the day, that is just a positive trade for Big O. He got to push the wave in. He won the trade versus, ooh. Okay, that's the first. You get rooted inside the wall's interior. And you get on the other side. I could have sworn that root happened when he was on the Karma side of the wall. But, okay, well, I mean, I am a geologist. I guess I'm just not a seismologist. So I don't really understand the shapings of walls in video games. Okay, and now Levreggio attempting to start the cursed blessing called proxy farming. Okay, Ryla's Mordekaiser, kind of annoying. The Realm of Death, the Shadow Realm, and I did not see. Was that a cancel? Ooh, Eco Pay. Wow, gotta get taken to like 30% to like 10% off the Caitlyn combo, and Leo now in danger. Has to use the invisibility scuttle bucket. And now maybe Nico Pay is going to be the one dying, but Leo has a supreme display of talent. Is going to be able to slide and glide away. Nico goes in with Grand Entrance, loses Soul Shackles, flashed by Mr. Big O to find JC. And Metaphor here, not going to be able to find much. Ooh. And the Dark Binding, not going to land here by Big O. Big O having a bit of a rough game. But we're at a 1K lead, but it's really, all the money is in the Black Wax. Yep, it's really just, the only gold lead is on Black Wax and Mimi. So, can the lovers duo find the reconnaissance? Throne's able to keep up a minor CS lead, so that's good. And same thing with Levreggio, but the problem is Levreggio is down 0-2. Sorry, he's down a kill worth of money on Dars. And with this Rylai's start, Mordekaiser, you know, he's kind of just chilling. Until that Stride Breaker comes out, you can't really compete in terms of damage. Alright, turret plating will fall in 30 seconds here. But, we are nearing the 1 mark for everyone. Mr. JC has been able to secure the Dragon. Oh, okay. Grand entrance onto Mr. JC. Mr. JC going to be able to get the Scuttle Crab. The Supreme Display of Talent is available. Nico Pay is going to use it. Nico Pay going to get away. The Supreme Display of Talent only gets J4. The Black Shield onto Kiana to stop the Flag and Drag. But once again, Voidborn Vengeance. Seemingly, like, they forced JC's Flash, but Jarvan's Flash isn't very important, I think, at this point in the game. So they got the objective though, and now it's 2-1 in objectives. They already got the early feats, and if they get these feats of strength, then that could mean a lot. Because honestly, the Swifties are very broken. So if you get Swifties on Garen, then you honestly just increases damage by who knows how much. Or maybe even the Berserker Greaves, but it seems like we are probably thinking about getting the Sorelias here as a second item for Leo. But Swifties picked up. We've got the Stride Breaker. We're looking to fight. The jungle items are almost finished here for both junglers. Okay, Nico Bay gonna find Crazy Mimi forcing the flash out. There's one more stack on Mr. JC's item. So the next crab or the next camp he does kind of goes to town. But the Herald is up. And they do. JC Fanclub does Herald pretty fast thanks to Kiana's burst. Now JC's here. Garrett is rotating over. And meanwhile, Thrones and Big O are kind of just chilling in the bot lane. And okay, we're calling up. Okay, get the flag and drag here. Dars might be in danger. The death realm gonna be enough. And we find Crazy Mimi. But it's gonna be Nico Pay that goes down first. And we find JC as well. Black Wax not able to get a lot of damage out. And Metaphor's gonna die to the Spiraling Despair, but we get Levreggio in exchange. However, in Baldot Atet from the King of Swing, Mr. Blackwax. Ooh. And unfortunately, the oh! Woohoo! A nice wasase. Oh, Frogs almost got that, but it wasn't close enough. And oh shit. Okay, well Nico's gotta land a skill shot. If he doesn't, oh, she put away. But now Nico may be in. Oh yeah, Nico's just dead. Yeah, unfortunately Nico went way too far. He was like, you know, grabbing cookies at the auction. Tatsu Ocean sold more tabarnak. Oh, okay. Metaphor is gonna get a recall cancel onto Thrones, but I'd say about as clean of a fight as JC Fanclub could have hoped. And now, yeah, Metaphor does a little bit of damage, does have the Triforce, but Black Wax is here to make it so that Metaphor's gotta back away, because it's almost an Infinity Edge Caitlyn. And, interestingly enough, we are going with Riftmaker here on the Mordecai, so we are not getting the Deandres. Okay, Leo and Nico Bear in position. Dars is trying to find an opening into the pit, but Leo has... okay, well, it looks like we've given up on that, and that's gonna be the feats completed. Oh, and Nico might just be dead again. And now we get the Jarvan ult, but it says you're mine now. The supreme display of talent. We're trying to find Black Wax, but we're not able to. Bingo gets solo killed in the bot lane, and we're fighting on all angles. But it's Voidborn Vengeance coming out on top. They find Leo. They find Big O. They fill up Rakan's asshole with more than just cream jelly. And Thrones is gonna be able to take the first turn? Yes? I don't know, maybe? Yep! Thrones was able to get the first turn in the bot lane. It's just the initial, it's the first turn, so there's no turn bounty, so there's no extra like local gold or whatever. So it's fine. Mr. JC here now on the next dragon. Already Infernal Soul points for the side of Voidborn Vengeance. And guys, well, he's playing pretty well, you know. If he's only able to find Mr. JC in big team fights and the carries kind of just stay immune to damage, okay. Blackwax might be getting chased off, but Mr. JC is able to still secure that, so that's gonna be a sub 30-minute soul, if we can get it. So on the bright side here, the top lane isn't doing. Oh, okay. Oh, we're trying. We gotta get this turret, but Leo lives. Leo lives. The turret had its auto attack canceled, but Mr. JC and Thrones in the bot lane dropping the Herald.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Woo! Leo, my man, you make me wet with your Kiana, man. That was beautiful, but that's an inner turret and an inhibitor turret. Taking now the flowing waters gonna be used to get away. It's I have no idea what Mordekaiser's skin that is. I'll have to ask. I didn't pay attention. So Leandra's finished. Well, we have the double burn here for Thrones. He's looking really good here on the way. 403 max stock seal stacks. JC is a little bit behind in terms of value, but I mean, hey, JC just has to keep Dars and Leo away from him, and he's fine. As Metaphor isn't at the point where he does enough damage to kill Thrones. But we have the Umbral Glaive. We're now working on Collector? Because Sereldia's is Last Whisper, Conflict Warhammer, right? Yeah. Garrett has insane wave clear, but that is the Otacon started. It hasn't been started up. Okay, we're looking to find. Oh, we are able to get Thrones, but that's some insane burn damage. But Metaphor is super low now. Dars is making his way in, but no supreme display of talent. I'll see, can they, and now Mimi, probably in danger. Okay, but Garrett is still alive. Blackwax has damage, and he's got a gun versus people with no guns, and that's just gonna be an ace.
Blue team has
LaFranc Joe shows up, flexes his fat cock, and just goes to town on Mr. JC. And the Blackwax is like, guys, I've got a gun. You guys have like boomerangs and shit. Bam! Bam! Ace. And that's gonna be Otacon here with Voidborn Vengeance. Starting to build up a little bit of a lead, but I mean, Metaphor is 045 on the Corki, 065 on the Rakan, and we picked this bot lane first. Things kind of don't look fantastic here. Oh, it was Serpent's Fang. Okay, yeah, sorry. I don't play enough Assassins to remember Serpent's Fang's item path, but yeah, I do forget that it is a very cheap item. And that is the Kiana specialty. You kind of get the like 4 items off 3 cheap items and 1 regular item, and then you buy like a GA or something, and then you kind of go to town. So the vision control is fantastic, but now Nico Pay maybe in danger. The flag, the drag here, forcing the flash out. Okay. And Big O is starting to notice the item discrepancy between him and Thrones. Okay, and now we're getting into the Death Realm. It's Leo trying to help. Trying to help. Okay. Okay, ooh, wow, okay, Crazy Mimi getting found out, and now Black Wax is getting run down by the bullets on bullets on bullets on. Metaphor, though, has the red buff while Thrones is pushing. But no, not enough crit here for Metaphors to gain back charges on his ultimate. Though we do have dragon spawning in 5 seconds, so it looks like it looks like Voidborn Vengeance are okay with just giving up this one Infernal Dragon. I mean, they're up 3 dragons to none, so I really don't think it should be much of a problem, if anything. Okay. Oh. And yeah. Oh no, Dars is going experimental hex plate. Ooh, that's a little trolly-oli-oli. I mean, Shoshin would have been much better here. According to the stats on it, I really don't think it does enough. But we'll have to see. We've got anti-heal though here on Metaphor. And look at how fast Leo does a camp. So it's definitely coming in handy, that Infernal Dragon they were able to pick up. We do have Baron Nashor spawned up and ready now. Now going towards the Sorelias. Remember, because Kiana moves so fast, she doesn't really need tier 2 boots. So that's why you go SMB, slightly magical boots. Mr. JC has the Black Cleaver now for his Caitlyn. And Black Wax is on triple crit. So next item should be the penetration item, so he'll be 100%. Ooh, okay, Leo gets found out though. We knock up Mr. JC, but Nico Pay discovers what it's like to be Abraham Lincoln. Bal dans ta tête! Yeah, boom! Okay, we get the supreme display of talent, and Throne's gonna get shut down. A lot of money injected into Big O, and now Big O probably has his next item here. Leo looking to maybe find JC, but scared as they did not have vision on the rest of the members. They want to make sure they can get stuff done. Garrett has his anti-heal item, so he's kind of ready to do a Mordekaiser. But looking at it, he definitely wants maybe another item. Jesus, that ward clearing here. That's 3 wards in 1 proc of the oracles from the Umbral. That's a little bit insane. And fun fact too, if Kiana uses a sweeper while the Umbral is on cooldown, she still gets the wave. She still gets the ward killing ability because it's a passive. It's not an active. Although it doesn't mention it, you do not need to have the Umbral Glaive off cooldown to break a ward in 1 shot. So that's why I love that item so much, and it'll be fun to see things like Kha'Zix, Graves more in the meta, because they're also champions, and like Talon, Zed, champions that can utilize this kind of item. Nico kind of got some vision here around Baron, and we went for, okay, interesting. We went for a Bloodletter's Curse here on the Morgana. Okay, but Morgana. Okay, so we're at 3 items here for Morgana and Mordekaiser. So Mordekaiser's gonna get an insane attack speed steroid when he ults, and he'll have his ults. He has his ult every minute instead of every like 75 seconds. So I mean, it's not bad. But for 3,000 gold, I think Shojin could have done more. Black Wax here now looking to siege. Ooh, the supreme display of talent is ooh. Okay, Black Wax taken to the death realm, and here he is. Wow, okay. He's kind of breaking Dars' ankles, but Metaphor able to get the out of death realm kill, and unfortunately, There's no counterplay to that. I mean, you can zone yes, but the death ramp lasts like 7 seconds. And it's a good thing Leo didn't go down, because if Leo went down, that honestly could have just been Baron. Wow, that is so much damage. Ooh, okay, Leo forced the flash out. Unfortunately, he made a mistake. And now we're gonna aggro Baron. Infernal Dragon spawning in 30 seconds. Okay, we're trying to get away, but oh, the Spiraling Despair is doing a lot, and it's gonna be able to kill off Nico and Leo. So now it's a 3v4 for 40 seconds. Yeah, we are finally getting some anti-heal here on the side of Dars. The teleport coming down from Thrones has upgraded his Magi's. Okay, Zorelia is now finished here for Leo at 4 completed items to 2 on the Mr. JC side. And it looks like we have the presence here. Okay, Caitlyn once again in the Delph realm. Okay, and that's Caitlyn down, but no jungler. We need to reset this objective. Okay, are successfully able to reset the dragon. Mordekaiser does have teleport, so he can afford. They really do need to stop these dragon stacks. So it looks like Leo is soloing this dragon while Dars is trying to keep pressure. And yeah, with no one watching this, Kiana is just gonna be able to solo this dragon at the end of the day, and that's a second dragon in JC's court. Keep in mind, every dragon is 3% AP and AD. So on someone like Mordekaiser, because you built an AD item, you kind of get the benefits now. But Lepecho kind of hurts. And that's gonna be an IE soon here for Lepecho. He is going crit ren. Has not chosen to upgrade his boots yet. Actually, we're missing quite a few boot upgrades here from the side of Voidborn Vengeance. Shadowflame Infinity picked up here for the solo laners.
Brilliant.
Metaphor now finally on 3 items, but I mean, Blackwax looking at it is about 700 gold off 100% crit, and when Caitlyn hits that 4 crit mark, you know shit gets very dangerous. However, Dars has been fantastic at being able to find Blackwax in these team fights, walking up to the Caitlyn, pressing the death realm, and saying Sasage, yo motherfucker. Alright, we're gonna try and get a pick here on to Garen. Okay, we end up trading 1 for 1, but that is no jungler now. Okay. Caitlyn gonna win the 1v2, and now Big O going down. It's a disaster here. And yeah, unfortunately, Metaphor missed an auto. Caitlyn, wow, Jesus, that Inspire Shield is insane here from Mimi. And yeah, looking at it now, that's Baron plus 4 crit items plus an inner turret, and solidly back comfortably in the lead now. Yeah, that's the LDR. So now, Caitlyn just has to be a little bit careful if she gets Mordekaiser ulted.
Mordekaiser still has the opportunity to do a lot of damage, but I mean it is a Fulcrum Caitlyn with an Infernal Dragon, so she does do a good amount of damage. We almost have the RFC here for Corki, and Morgana really working hard to get Rabadon's Death Cap. But Baron up minion waves make it kind of hard to get stuff done. Bad, the Dark Mining not going to be able to find anyone. The inner turret is going to go down here. Leo gets knocked up, and their Voidborn Vengeance are using the defensive Piggy Boy positioning by staying grouped up. They make it really hard for Kiana. Oh no! Black Wax could be in danger. The flash here onto him, and that's Leo fighting Black Wax. Now we've got Thrones. We got JC in the Sex Dungeon, but a nice flash to try and avoid. And now Dars might be in a bit of trouble here. The Demacian Justice Demacian Justice is gonna be enough. And that is Dars going down. So at the end of the day, it's just a 1-for-1 trade. But we do have Baron. Now Thrones has to be a little bit careful. Woo! Leo with that nasty flash booty slap. Able to take the tail, and okay, JC gonna get away with a nice Cataclysm EQ over the wall, and gotta be a little bit careful. But I mean, yeah, so far there's been a lot of 1-for-1 trades, but with Leo being able to assassinate Thrones, that does give them a decent amount of prowess. However, we got Dragon in 30 seconds, so if you gotta take a recall, you gotta take it right now to be able to make it back. Okay, Leo really wants to get his final item. I'm guessing it's gonna be an Edge of Night. Yeah. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, that was Pico getting found out. No Seekers. Garen does a lot of damage. And now, can Leo make the hero play? I think, no, the Dragon's already done that. The Soul and Olive Reggio here gonna find Leo. And wow, the Judgment is just too much because it doesn't cancel the spinning attack. So, that's Infernal Soul here for Voidborn Vengeance, and they are looking to end game number 1 in stride. We went to 6 total dragons. Surprisingly, only one Baron in 36 minutes. Okay, we've got the damage here. Okay. Okay, we get the flash out of Dars here. The middle inhibitor goes down. Now we're looking to fight for the bottom inhibitor. I mean, there's still 15 seconds on Leo, and there's a wave. There's a cannon wave. So Dars looking to find Black Wax, send him into the slave dungeon. But can Black Wax survive? No, he can. Can Dars make the difference? The Demacian Justice is too strong, and that's going to be the first Nexus turret going down. JC, though, Mr. JC might just be dead. Jesus Christ, what is that burst on Kiana? Okay, now that champion FTK Jarvan through. It just insta-kills J4 through that Sterix, by the way. That was basically a one-shot worth of HP out of Mr. JC. Okay, but we have the Serpent's Fang here onto Garen. Now he's probably getting a GA. Okay, we have the upgraded boots here from Mr. JC. Seekers has been broken. And the Magi on 2 stacks here for Thrones is a little bit unfortunate. It has lost most of its value. And now we've got Baron in a minute. So things are getting crazy, but you saw Black Wax does so much damage that if Dars isn't there to send him to the Shadow Realm right away. The 1,000 damage per auto attack here on Black Wax. That's a little bit crazy. Leo is looking for an opportunity to find this Caitlyn. And that's it, but we're not getting on him. And the Caitlyn auto attacks are going to be enough. Metaphor is taking too long to get there. Now Bigo gets a teleported. Mimi is... it's going to take about 50+%. Ooh, a nice flash to get the knockup guaranteed onto Metaphor. But now J4 might be going down. Black Wax takes out Metaphor. And that's going to be the Malasian Justice onto Bigo. Dars is going to feel the hashtag banned off that Ted from Mr. DH King himself. And now Nico is just trying to fuck around and find out. But that's going to be game one going over to Voidborn Vengeance. A nice attempt, but unfortunately the fallacies from the bot lane were a little bit too heavy.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
See, maybe if in game 2 Metaphor and Nico Pay can redeem themselves.
A summoner has disconnected.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, they blind picked the they picked the Corki. Oh. They, super webcam, this, that, this, wait, oh, no. Dang. I have been sold on Kiana Jungle, by the way. Honestly, she's got some of the best skins in the game. And, bro, man. She hit... Okay, look, I get it. She had lethality, so she was basically doing true damage. But she essentially did 3,400 damage in a single combo on a J4 with Sterix through the W. So it's just like, bro, like, at the end of the day, it's like, what the fuck are you supposed to do? You get hit? You get tagged by the E? Like, this is no ult, by the way. No ult. You get tagged by the E. She gets auto. Like, she reminds me of Alistar before the Triforce nerf. Like, it's crazy. Hell. Alright, so it looks like we have JC blue side here for game number 2. We are doing hard fearless scrims, so unfortunately we will not get to see game 2 of Kiana. I don't think Mr. JC would play the Kiana anyways, even if he had the option to. I don't think it's in his repertoire. So that sucks a little bit, but... I mean, honestly... So while we wait for the players to get settled in the lobby and everything, let me just make sure. Yeah, okay. We've got the music set up and everything, so everything should be fine. So as we wait for the players to get settled in the lobby, I really like the Caitlyn. The Caitlyn Karma looked great. They got advantage. They got Prile. They got a lot of ganks, And to be fair, they kind of did what they had to do. Blackwax was able to take a decent amount of turrets, got a good lead over Metaphor, and was able to be more impactful at more times than Metaphor was able to throughout the game. So I'll give this Caitlyn a solid pass. It definitely was interesting to watch Mordekaiser versus Garen. I do think I didn't like hate the experimental hexblade. I just thought that maybe Shojin could have done a little bit better. If you are looking to splash an AD item on Mordekaiser, I really do think that Shojin over hexblade is, because while you're ult getting like 15 seconds of cooldown and you getting like 30-40% attack speed, because you don't have because you're kind of delaying your like other AP items. I mean, to be fair, I feel like an Asher's Tooth does almost, if not more, than what the Hexblade does, because you get CDR, you get attack speed, you get on hit. Your passive is an Asher's Tooth anyways, right? So if you get an Asher's Tooth and with something like a Shojin, your Q just does so much more. But I was surprised we saw a Riftmaker instead of something like Leon, just to be able to stop the Garen from healing in these team fights. But yeah, then again, that's like the real discussion. Is also, why did Big O not get a Leandri's? I feel like if Big O had double burn every time he lands a Q, does the pool, it almost kind of guarantees a kill on like half HP targets with no MR. I can understand the Bloodletter's Curse to kind of help the Mordekaiser fight, but the thing is, Mordekaiser, when he uses the Death Realm, isn't in range for the Bloodletter's Curse to be active anyways, because they're going to be hitting different targets. So unless like you find a pick and then Dars enters the Death Realm with the person having the negative MR from the Bloodletter's Curse, I really don't, I don't know. I feel like that was maybe a communication or like just mechanical input issue from the side of JC Fanclub. But other than that, I feel like the game was very bloody. Objectives were going left and right. We were fighting for gold prio and stuff. It took a while for the Kiana to get online, but you saw when Leo got online, he was able to just basically one-shot JC, Blackwax, or Thrones, or, I mean, Crazy Mimi, but he had good target selection. Blackwax had some really, really clean flashes, though, to get out of the Supreme Display of Talents and stuff. So props to him. Did die a few times in the Death Realm 1v1, but I mean it's a fucking Mordekaiser. Like there's literally no counterplay as an AD carry to this champion, unless you're like a Zarian, you can like unless you're like a Senna and you can like outgun him throughout the entirety of it. But like the fact that you're in range of the Death Realm means that like things are just going to be hard, and sometimes the only like outplay opportunity is like finding a wall that you can sneak over, but there was never really an opportunity like that for Blackwax. But honestly, I like the draft here from Voidborn Vengeance. I feel like it was executed pretty well. The Kiana looked fantastic, but maybe with a different here we go, getting into the draft here. For game number 1. Sorry, for game number 2. It's 3-game scrim block anyways, right? So we're going to be banning away Lavrejo, Lavrejo's Udyr, and taking Udyr off the table, Gragas off the table, I believe. Vince, I don't know if you're here, if you could tell me if this is Dars's Gragas or if this is Leo's Gragas. But that is definitely Leo's Graves, because we saw what he can do on Kiana, so I assume Graves being in a comfortable spot where he is, and he's getting a buff next patch. Oh, it's Big O's Gragas? Oh, mid lane Gragas. Hey, yo, okay, that's kind of cool. So same, we got the same bans we had from the last, game. So now let's see what priority here Mr. GC Fan Club have. I mean, there's the Rumble, the Gwen, the Ambessa. There's a lot of top laners available. There's also the Xin Zhao, the Wukong, which was prioritized as a ban here. But instead, we are just going to get Metaphor on the Jinx. Okay, I would have thought maybe we go the Varus, even though he doesn't have the best win-loss on it. But maybe just a denial pick against Black Wax? Because, I'll be honest, to play the Jinx, you kind of need a team comp around it, you know? Like, you are a hyper carry, so you are going to need resources. And what Metaphor didn't get last game was resources. And Voidborn Vengeance, honestly, reading the scenario really well, picking up the Ezreal, and now maybe even they can, the Rakan is already off the table, so do you just want to get the Leona for guaranteed CC? I don't know if Nico plays the Tom Kench. But you could also pick up something like, okay, so we pick up the Wukong here for Mr. JC. Had a bit of a rough game on the J4, but I mean J4 versus Kiana, I feel like Kiana right now is kind of just God tier, and J4 is kind of like maybe B tier. So it's really hard to fight a champion that does 4 times your damage with the same items. So let's see what Mr. JC Fan Club wants here. Probably gonna prioritize a pick for Leo here because he looked fantastic. But that's a Jax flex pick. Could either be for Leo or Dars. Depending on the top lane matchup, I would love to see it in Dars' hand, because I feel like it makes a lot more sense. Normally, you pick Jax into the likes of a Xin Zhao, but we definitely know that the monkey is in the jungle, so have to see it. Dars just gotta pick in just to not have to eat too many bans, because there were a lot of bans thrown his way. Nico Pay here now looking to pick up the Poppy. I mean, is very good against the Wukong. Could also be Leo's Poppy, to be fair. We've seen a lot of jungle Poppy action where in the like Chinese strat or whatever, you take Hedge Flash, you blow your flash for the Dragon Pit level 2 just to get an invade and to get a quick dive level 3. So, okay, it's going to be Ezreal Nami. Okay, not the best synergy pairing when it comes to the use of the Mystic Shot, but will definitely synergize because the Q procs on hit, so it will proc the slow. It will proc the slow, so from Nami. And, I mean, with the ebb and flow, honestly, Voidborn Vengeance is looking to have a pretty safe bot lane. Looking to take away Ahri away from Big O, so now it looks like we shifted our bans towards mid laners. I believe we've picked, I want to say we've picked, I mean, this could be Nico's Poppy, but against Ezreal Nami, that seems kind of sus, I'll be honest. And picking the Poppy early into only a single dash, because remember the Arcane Shift is not something that procs the Heroic Presence, so Ezreal can just get away without proccing the bump. Okay, so yeah, truly mid lane focus bans. Azir already taken away here, banned away by Voidborn Vengeance, and let's see Mr. JC Fan Club ban the Orianna, and let's see what other mid laner they're looking to ban. I'd say maybe the Syndra, the Talia. I think Talia would be a great ban. Actually, no. You might want to play the Talia, so maybe you ban the Syndra instead. Because, I mean, this leaves Rise open. And I don't know... Oh. Give me a second. Victor. Victor is banned. Okay. Victor makes sense. But now we have the possibility of a Rise open. And Rise, pretty good into Jax. I mean, if Lavreggio wants to just have the... Honestly, the best pick into Jax is already banned. Big O's Gragas, it would have been Big O's Gragas, but I mean, Gragas into Jax, honestly, it's just not fair here. Okay, Vex kind of good, you know, it is a dash, but it's like an unstoppable style of dash. so you don't get punished by the Poppy W. So I kind of like it. So let's see here what JC Fanclub here. Okay, the Mel, we're perfect. I mean, yeah, Vex is basically 100% skill shots. So we get the Scion here for Dars. So I love this champion. Currently in the team comp that Voidborn Vengeance have, they don't really have a way to deal with it. And while you can normally super early pick the Scion and stuff, you know, getting it on like a secondary rotation, ooh, okay, but that is Lavreggio picking something that can deal with Scion. So let's see if Dars is able to have a good laning phase, because last time we saw Dars versus Lavreggio, Lavreggio managed to keep up a decent Alright, here we go. We are getting into the game, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, if you enjoyed game number 1 or you are excited to see game number 2, remember to smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, ring that notification bell if you like our uploads, because we upload every day at midnight, or I think at 10 a.m. on Tuesdays and Saturdays. And also, we are doing Worlds coverage, so if you'd like to watch Worlds alongside with me, I upload it right after the broadcast ends. Yeah, I do have some commentary and insight during the games and stuff like that. Sometimes I am sleeping, but for the most of it, I do give some pretty good analysis, breakdown, and stuff like that in between the games or in between the lobbies when there's technical pauses and stuff like that. So, anyways, let's switch perspectives. I picked up this new game called Riff Riff. It's like it's a cute indie tower defense game. Which honestly, kind of cool. So, for the active chatters in chat, my boys, who do we think's taking game 2? Because Mr. JC, you know, like the early game looked kind of okay, but then, you know, we kind of got some tumbles and fumbles, and Voidborn was able to take game 1 pretty convincingly, starting from like the mid to late game. I do like the Hopium from the Darius and stuff, but I mean, like, looking at the quality of champions on the left, if we turn the name tags off, right, honestly, I personally just feel like champion for champion, it's almost a better draft from the side of Voidborn Vengeance, but we'll have to see. Because my biggest problem is, if you can't get a reset with the Darius ult, how are you dealing with the Scion? If you're not, like, really far ahead early. Because I'll be honest, guys, a CS lead only really matters at the end of the day if you're able to get something with it. Because Dars managed to, like, hold the wall pretty damn well against Le Vrai Joe for a decent amount of time before, like, the Mordekaiser kind of fell off, Not that the Garen didn't do anything. He got some really nice Demacian Justices. But it just felt like Darbs was able to just, like, he was the Hariyama, he was the Ha Sumo. Alright, here we go, guys. We're getting into the game. So let's see. We got some crazy cool skins. I'm gonna pay attention to the skins. I'll blink. Come on, skins. Show up for me. Ooh, God King Darius, Dawnbringer Vex, Coven, Nami, Star Guardian, Jinx Mecha, Zero, Sion, Nemesis Jax, Arcane Chancellor, Mel, Astronaut, Poppy. Okay, Lancer Shires, Wukong. Not the best Wukong or Ezreal skin, but it's nice. Hey, we've got 10 skins this game, and we're kind of happy about it. I think last game we didn't have 10 skins, but this game I'm kind of happy that we do have 10 skins. So let's see here. Only 3 teleports this game. Double barrier, heal versus ignite in the bot lane, double conquer. No, lethal tempo here on the Jaxi Waxy. Damn, Dars got diagnosed, so we need an emergency pause so that he can go get. He can go look at some big titty Goth GF titties on X to get cured. Because that is the only cure to cancer, guys, is big titty Goth GF. Okay, we do have a mirror match in the jungle items. Mirrored start across the board, though. This is the out of pause lag. Won't be too long. But it looks, from the looks of it, it looks like we are getting standard 5-man defense on both sides. Interested in seeing how Nico here is going to be playing this Poppy this game. His Rakan felt a little bit lackluster. He has some nice W's, but I mean, the problem with Rakan being your like main engage source besides Kiana last game is that when the bot lane is so far behind, Rakan literally melts. Ooh. Okay. I see you, Leo. Trying something cheeky, just in case. Let's check in here with Dars, see what skill he's taking. Has not taken a skill. So it is Grass versus Conquer. So normally, you got like 2 ways to start it. If you want to like start the weak side Scion and you kind of want to try and get some extra HP early, you go W start. So you start stacking at level 1, but depending on the champion you're laning against, sometimes that can be a little bit dangerous. Pex is dancing. Okay, they are going to get a ward on Leo's chickens though. And there's going to be no invasive wards here from the side of JC Fanclub. So the Mel versus Vex matchup, it's simple. It's an all-in style feature. but you kind of have to do it when the reflect is like is on cooldown, because if not, like your big damage spell can just go to the wind. So Vex is gonna try and proc the Doom and Gloom as much as she can. Doesn't get the bonus cooldown reduction on the Doom because Mel doesn't have a dash. Vex is a great anti-dash champion, kind of like Talia, Poppy, and stuff, but loses a bit of value in the standard mage v mage matchup. Okay, Big O got a decent amount of damage. Ooh, okay, gonna dodge that Q there and stay healthy. Remember, Mel has an execute on her passive, so if ever she has more stacks than anything that's tagged has health. Ooh, a really nice charge here onto Crazy Mimi, but Nico takes a lot of HP in revenge. We pick up the Poppy shield here, but that Nami E already starting to pay off. That's slow. Very annoying to dodge skill shots with. Ooh, okay, Throne's looking to get as much damage as possible. Has the Electrocute versus the Arcane Comet, so does have opportunities with big bursts. Looks like Dars hasn't been able to touch much of the wave yet. Ooh, Thrones does take a turret shot though, so that is a little bit unfortunate for him. Now Lebrejo is crashing a big wave in. Leo here looking for the potential roam. And Lebrejo is going to clear vision while placing vision of his own. Big O has to be careful. Ooh, okay, Leo. Wow. Leo is going to miss. And Thrones had to commit his flash, so there was no way out. But now it's Wukong versus Jax. However, yeah, Jax is a better champion early on, especially with that counter strike. And really nice charge here by Nico. Get a good chunk. And now we're looking to make a play here onto Lebrejo. Oh. And that's gonna be feats. Leo 3-0 on this Jax already, looking to take over the game. And yeah, that's it's gonna be a double scuttle here by Mr. JC, and he's gonna look to take probably Krabs or Krugs, or maybe get a gank in. We'll see which one. Probably it looks like it's a gank angle. He is not on vision. But he has not made a play, so will not be able to progress from it. Some really good plays here by Leo in the early game. Let's see if he's gonna be able to translate it into a little bit more. Because they do already have the better scaling.
Blast them, Gauntlet.
But if they can accrue an even bigger advantage, then Jax is just gonna be able to start like invading 1v2 and kind of just get shit done. But we are seeing about 1,000 gold lead from those 3 kills. JC is up a little bit of CS for now. But yeah, Dars is gonna continue struggle busting. But it's a really good thing he didn't die in that game. That would have hurt. That would have hurt Dars a lot more had he had died, because he's already being pushed in. And now, yeah, attempting to dive here on Jax, probably not the smartest thing. Ooh, is that a missed cannon in the bot lane? I'm not sure. Metaphor playing much cleaner early game than he did last game. So on, Levedjo in a bit of danger. There are no sums available. And yeah, that's just Leo on a rampage here, Throne looking for the Shadow Assassin. But not gonna decide against using it. We have no teleport though. Oh, Leo leap striking a little too early, and yeah, fortunately you're gonna take 3 turret shots. So feels bad, man. Thrones is gonna be able to keep up, keep his way from getting killed by the entirety of the turret, but really nice job by Dars and Leo focusing down this Darius, who, if the Darius is behind, it's just really hard for the Darius to get stuff done. And once this Triforce gets done on Jax, you'll really start seeing, it's honestly, Triforce champions have such an insane power spike that, like, they honestly feel like a different champion after they get them. Okay, Big O now in a bit of trouble. The Shadow Assassin coming in here, and Throne's gonna be able to slay Big O. So a little bit greedy by Big O, not playing where he had Vision Cryo, and JC making sure that he can have some objective permanence. Okay, Nico might be in a bit of danger. Ooh, but all the skill shots are gonna miss. Leo is gonna find Wukong though. And that's Leo unstoppable. Nico with a nice slam into the wall, and that's gonna be Dragon plus another 2 kills. I don't think Thrones is gonna be able to do much. Doesn't have the Shadow Assassin. And now Leo is starting to snowball out of control. We're looking at a 1,500 gold lead. He has...
What are you going?
Yeah, he's gonna have his Triforce on recall here. That's Triforce already on the Jax. We're probably getting Sundered Sky second into what I feel would be Sterix. Ooh, okay. Big O once again getting a little bit greedy by pushing the wave, but has to reflect up, looking to maybe get something down. Okay, we're trying to get forced to flash over the wall, and now, okay, but Big O just gonna get found by JC. The Shadow Assassin actually gonna be able to find him, and now Mr. JC in a bit of trouble here. Leo is dominating that kill score. We did have to rotate Dars down to the mid lane, so Argon is gonna lose a little bit of XP on that wave. But that is going to be Grubs plus Dragon. And things are just pretty comfortable here for the side of JC Fanclub here in this game number 2. Leo really showing his prowess. Ooh, that was almost a steal here on the Grubs. But it wasn't enough. And yeah, now it's 2-0 in objectives. With already the feats of Warfare from the kills early on. Leo getting a lot of work done. Looking at the money, we'll see. We'll see if he buys a Caulfield's Warhammer, he's going Sundered. If he buys a Tunneler, he's going Sterix. So we'll have to see. But if he was getting a Tunneler, he would have gotten a Ruby Crystal instead of a second launcher. So we'll have to see. But right now, he's just power farming. You know, up a few camps. And Darius is holding on to the lane pretty well, you know, only down like less than a wave. And though, oh, okay, it looks like we're trying to make a play here. Oh, Wukong gonna get found out. We're gonna use the Shadow Assassin. It's gonna connect. Vex isn't gonna connect the ultimate, so that means no reset. But here's Thrones. Sorry, here's Big O and Leo. And Wukong's gonna get found out. That's the execute from Big O onto Thrones. And yeah, things are just looking fantastic here. Godlike on this Jack. And now Metaphor might be in a bit of danger. Oh, wow, okay, wow. It took the barrier, plus the ebb and flow, plus the tidal wave. It took everything to keep Black Wax alive. But he's able to stabilize and get that kill. And because now we have grubs, Big O is able to start melting this turret slowly but surely. Already one plate. Let's see how we're going to be able to get that second plate. No, no second plate, but almost. Okay, so Triforce now for Wukong, but we already have the boost plus half a Caulfield Warhammer here for Jax. And this next dragon that's coming up in 30 seconds is definitely going to be one hell of a game changer. We're going to clear out a ward place here by the Puppy. And outside of Vex, I just realized there's no magic damage. So this Scion, if Vex, well, I mean, Vex isn't really equipped to deal with. She isn't well equipped to deal with a Scion, anyways. So. Ooh, but that's Leo able to just find a clean solo here. And that's a double. And wow, okay, yeah, that's kind of nasty from Leo. I know I'm on his dick 24/7, just meat glazing his asshole, but the quality of his play in this game has just been fantastic. 9-0-2 at 14 minutes. He almost has more kills. He almost has as many kills as his team does. And he's at and he's honestly, he's really just playing well. So that's gonna be the feats taken. Now Levrejo here gonna rotate, try to find maybe a play here on the big. Oh wow, okay, but that is just so much damage. I don't think Wukong's got enough damage. Ooh, Leo is gonna give a shutdown over to Darius. That was a huge shutdown given over. 1,000 gold. The ebb and flow keeping Mimi nice and healthy here. Unfortunately, a bit of a misplay by Leo, but in this current predicament, I don't think it's going to be able to change much. It's going to be also first turret going over to Big O, who's just able to get a really good amount of pushing done. Objective bounties are up here for Voidborn Vengeance. Here comes Big O with the flank. They're trying to get onto Black Flag. And that's Big O on a killing spree. That Blackfire Torch really changed a lot here from L. That's the flash from both Crazy Mimi and Black Wax, plus the barrier on Black Wax taken. Now we're rotating Levrejo into the bot lane. Yeah, we were trying to get the Herald here from for JC, but unfortunately Leo walked up, and because Leo has 3,000 plus gold lead, you kind of can't contest when you're an item down and almost 2 levels down in the jungle. Yep. We'll have to see, because that boots upgrade, if it comes in, bro, honestly, this act is gonna be so hard to kill. Now Sunfire. We're working on an ending here for Dars. We're back. We're back to turbo farming. The Virgil was trying to see if he could find someone walking into the lane alone. But there he is. Good 1v1 style champion. Black Wax doing a good job clearing the wave in the mid lane. So it shouldn't be threatened. Thrones realizes, yeah, that this top lane is not set to live. And maybe that inner turret is also going down. There's also a Jinx. So yeah, this has a chance of being like an inhibitor turret. Okay, yeah, this might be like an inhibitor trade, or we might just have like opened the bot lane. But never mind. Instead, we're just gonna crash the turret mid to get the mid inner.
Blue team's turret has been
Oh
destroyed.
no! Apparently there was no wave, so we're not getting that turret. But we got the top outer, the top inner, and now we're gonna get the mid inner. Leo getting Leo getting a little bit greedier than he needed to. The ultimate out of Dars here did not want to fight the Darius, but that is a lot of money injected into the map. The Shadow Assassin not going to be able to find its target. We get the teleport channels here out of Dars to be able to defend this mid lane turret. Ooh, but Nico is just gonna get eviscerated. There's so much damage going on to him. And he went Blood Song, so doesn't have the Celestial opposition to be the tanky Poppy. Honestly, I think Celestial would have been a better option here. They already have enough DPS. Okay, Mel gets grabbed up. Okay, well, we're trying to sneak away.
Bring it down a notch.
Okay, we were trying to assassinate Leo, but it didn't work out. Ooh. No, Leo is getting a bit greedy, face checking, does have the armor advance now, we're building some armor and magic resist because he realizes that he's going to be the focal target for most of this game, to be fair. And, ooh, wow, okay, wow, Thrones, Jesus. That's a crazy amount of damage here from Thrones. And now going to use the Shadow Assassin to try and get away. Nicobe is going to try and get the charge in here, but that's a red buff, and now that's just another assassination attempt. Bigo is going to be able to get Nami in exchange though, but there's no one to deal with Dars. He is taking damage, but wow, okay, Wukong might just be dead. Yep, and so will Black Wax. Vigo just coming up with basically an almost quadra kill. If Dars hadn't killed that Poppy, sorry, if Dars hadn't killed Vex, that would have been a quadra kill for Vigo. And yeah, it's safe to say that the wallet dip is pretty impressive. So even if you kill Leo, there's still a lot of damage available. Closing the gold gap just a little bit by taking another turn in the top lane. But this Otacon is truly gonna cement a lot of things. Okay, we do have the Ezreal ultimate coming out, but unfortunately it is not fast enough. The dragon stacking was stopped too here by Voidborn Vengeance, so that's a really good thing. But yeah, Leo does have to be a little bit careful. He's giving up a lot of catch-up gold. But still in a pretty good position for this game. Let's see here. Yeah, still at about a 3k gold lead. They're still comfortably ahead of Mr. JC in terms of value. And gonna be able to take away the red buff. Okay. A lot of jungle being denied here. Dars is just he's chilling, he's scaling, doesn't have to worry about anything. Mr. JC not forced to farm the Leo's jungle to be able to get any CS. And we might have some sneaky tactics. Okay, thrown. Oh, okay, the nice anti-dash working here on the Poppy, the fear working. But yeah, they don't really have the tools to take out Dars, so that was a lot invested to that was the Cyclone plus the Shadow Dash invested to get this Poppy. And now Poppy is also going towards Sterix, sorry, not Sterix, Sundered Sky. Be able to have a little bit of sustain in the lane. I think we're gonna see a Jack show here from Jack shortly. But we'll have to see. Looking at the money at 1200 gold, it really just depends. This is by the Aegis when he recalls, or when I'm currently waiting for this next dragon and Baron to spawn in about 90 seconds each. Crab secured here for JC, and look to maybe get onto Wukong. Throne's in danger though, no flash. Didn't realize that he was on a ward, and they're just gonna melt him. We got Dragon in 40 seconds, so that's gonna be some more jungle cleared by Leo. And they want this turret. Probably gonna be able to get it. Okay, it is Seekers picked up here for Jax. Makes sense. The Zonias to be able to get that invulnerability to survive a little bit of time. There's Stars, we should be able to pick up a turret here.
Red team's turret has been
Looking at the
destroyed.
money, he doesn't have enough to get his Jack shows. Ooh. Now we're starting to give Jinx some money, which, I mean, she is a hyper carry, and Metaphor's not doing too bad this game. A little bit down in CS though, but has two crit items. Has been looking okay. We get Cloud Soul point here for JC Fanclub. And yeah, Cloud Soul with Jack. Oh, Throne's probably gonna have to flash over the wall. Yep, force the flash. Yeah, that's just wow, okay, that's the flash, that's the summoners out of Wukong, Crazy Mimi, and Thrones, and they still lose Thrones at the end of it. Are they looking to set up maybe like a bush trap? No, I think they're just gonna start up this Baron. They have priority for it. Darius doesn't have TP, and I mean, trading an inner turret for Baron is definitely worth it. I'd say Mr. JC can get into the pit. And Wukong not able to get anything done. Darius is going to get a turret at the end of the day. in exchange. So
Blue team's
objective
turret
bounty
has been
traded.
destroyed.
800 gold split, so that was a good bounty. But still doesn't really change much. Lowers the value of the Baron power play a little bit, but we'll have to see what Leo and JC Fanclub are able to get out of it. 'Cause yeah, that should be a completed item here for Leo. That's probably, yeah, that's definitely Zonia's and then something else. Zonia's in a control ward. And now Metaphor is on triple crit items, so next crit item he'll be at full power. Oh. JC really trying to get stuff done, but it's not gonna work out. And yeah, Thrones oh, okay, nice blast going, but that's an inner turret going down. But because they spent so much time chasing,
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
okay. Leo is gonna be able to live thanks to that Zonia's. And yeah, that's JC Fanclub taking a really good team fight. I mean, at the end of the day, it's just a really big wallet dip, and there's only so much you can do when the Jack starts off so powerfully. And yeah, good job by JC Fanclub to bring it back. We've now got that Game 3 draft that's gonna be coming in hot. So let's get back to the super webcam real quick. Get that music back up and running. It looks like we got JC on red, we got Voidborn on blue here for this game number 3. Oh, this new set revival is up. Let's go! Oh, I cannot wait. I cannot wait to have some fun playing Uncharted Realms. Because now there's like the augments and stuff, so that'll be cool. If not, oh, there's the new, there's the ARAM Mayhem missions now, which is pretty cool. And I have, it looks like I have some League of Legends to play once the cast is over. Alright, the draft has started. Let's see if we get any differences here in the draft, or are we just gonna keep the same 6 bands? Alright, so far, same old, nothing new. Oh, this time though, a Gwen ban instead of, ooh. Okay, Void, Mr. JC, okay, so instead of the Graves ban that they normally do, they are taking the Graves away. Okay. I'm gonna pick Tristana up here for Metaphors. Alright. Let's see here. Oh, Viego here for Leo. Okay, so that's some pretty aggressive jungle picks. So excited to see what this early game is going to be like here for game number 3. Ooh, the Ash here for Black Wax. Okay, are we just with Crazy Mimi? I'm not sure we're grabbing up the Braum, but I mean, there are still some. What enchanter pairings are great with Ash? Seraphine? Yeah, I guess it's a Seraphine pick. Yep. Okay. Because you turn the beat drop into a stun or like a root instead of a slow. If they're already CC'd when they get hit. Let's see what support are we picking up here for Mr. JC Fanclub. I mean, honestly, the Braum would go really hard, but instead we are picking up the Leona here for Nico Pay. So now we've got top lane and mid lane bans. Probably going to be a lot of top lane, mid lane focus. Going to be taking away the Azir. Azir, a classic ban in second rotation in the amateur department. Dara's going to have his Comfy Gnar taken off the table. The champion that he very often goes to in the later stages of Fearless games. But it's going to have to play something else. The Gwen ban almost indicates that we might want to play a tank here, like maybe Ornn or Cassante. So see here if we do end up getting that. Victor banned away once again from Thrones. Let's see, what is the last ban here from the side of Voidborn Vengeance? Oh, it's gonna be the Olaf. Okay. Let's see. What is Big O gonna play? Galio. Okay. There's a blind Galio. I mean, there are some AD options here available if Thrones does play that, but if Thrones only does play mages, then that is a really, really good pick. Le vrai Joe picking now. Oh, okay. Now this is Thrones. I think this is mid lane GP. Yeah. Yo, fun fact, guys. We ran through all the G letter champions, and okay. Le vrai Joe is cooking here with the cinch pick. It looks fantastic into this comp. We'll see here if he's gonna be able to execute it. Honestly, I think the goal is you probably shift that Galio up top and you get a more comfy matchup here for Big O. Maybe, I don't know. That's what I do, but it's gonna be a KO. Ooh, okay. Interesting drafts from both sides. Alright, here we go. Getting into that last game. 3 minutes about until we get into it. So the JP. Alrighty.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Sinch has not bought any items.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Yep, Sinch has not spent any gold. Crazy Mimi with the good vibes on that skin. Fun fact, that is the only Seraphine skin where she talks about her kitty cat.
Minions have spawned.
Okay. We're using black wax as a way to face check. Ooh, Throne gets a really nice chunk. And yeah, that's gonna be a leash start here for Mr. JC. Wow, another big chunk. Yeah, this GP matchup is definitely gonna be hard here for Big O. So it looks like Levaggio indeed did get to spend his money. And yeah, with that passive proc, he does a good amount of damage. Remember Kale? Not very strong pre-6. Ooh, okay, Thrones might be getting punished. Ooh. Okay, oh, the beat drop not gonna connect on the Nico Bay. He should be safe, and now Metaphor putting in some good damage onto Graves. A bit of a fumble here from JC. Sorry, a bit of a fumble from Voidborn Vengeance, and that's gonna be the first proxy death. And execute means you do get back sooner than later, but the more deaths you have, remember your timer does scale with your level. The more deaths you have, the worse it gets. Oh wow, Graves is able to take his own red buff. And yeah, that's Black Wax just being donated a kill. So Leo does get kill credit on the Graves though, but now he's gonna be a little bit more behind. Yeah. Also, this GP and Graves kind of. Oh, okay. This GP and Graves kind of make it really hard for Big O to build any actual magic resistance. And now Nico gonna be stuck between a rock and a hard wall. So a rock and a hard place, a rock and a hard wall. I hope a wall is hard. If it's not hard, then it's not really a wall. Ooh, okay. Oh, but the oranges. Now Leo's gonna get punished for that. And Mr. JC kind of happy about it. Ooh, okay, the speed up here from Dars. Be able to get away from Lavray Joe. But
Another! Put a boy down! Scum.
Nice, nice attempt by JC, but Big O just had the better angle for the Justice Punch, so he is going to be able to get away. And Thrones does have a decent bit of money, so that should at least be, I want to say, we're going Triforce here? Yeah, okay, we are going Triforce. That's slow here on Kale, really helping out Dars to be able to make sure he can get away from Leverageo. Okay, Nico Bay going back in with the Zenith Blade here. Now Mimi gets jumped on. The bomb is gonna, ooh, it's not gonna fully explode, so there's no reset on the W. And now Black Wax is just getting some good damage. Has to be careful though, because the Zenith is gonna reconnect. We'll get the hero's entrance, and that's a knockup. And that's a shutdown here for Metaphors. Okay, we get the Kale ultimate, but it's not enough. And yeah, that's a double kill for Thrones here. So this GP is starting to run for the hills with that goal advantage.
Wing blast.
Ooh, okay. Unfortunately, Mr. JC not going to be able to steal away this buff. But with his oranges, Thrones is able to survive the onslaught. Thrones does have to be a little bit careful.
I can take it. Freedom punch.
And a nice flash from Leo means he gets the shutdown on Thrones. Oh. We got the Swifties here already for Dars. But yeah, Leverageo doesn't do much damage right now to this Kale, so he does end up eating a lot of damage. And that is gonna be Dragon traded for Grubs. We are getting the Kraken early here onto Thrones wary a little because Leo has pitched his tent in the mid lane quite a bit, and he's getting tired of it. So the Kraken picked up for Viego. That's going to be a pretty big power spike. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're just going Sundered here on Graves. You know, it feels like it. Oh, okay. Leo and Big O trying to find the Vegel. And yeah, that's gonna be another takeover. Ooh, the Zenith is gonna miss by just an inch here. Nico gets rooted up, but he has the Eclipse. And he tanks so much damage. And Leona is going Redemption. But honestly, Celestial Opposition is basically full build on Leona. Alright, they do get to steal away the blue buff here from Leo, but I think Leo's pretty comfortable even if he's down a little bit of CS. Looking at the money though, this GP passive is starting to accrue a decent amount of money though. Oh, Graves is gonna find Leo, but he's gonna find more than he bargained for as Leo takes yet another kill. It's gonna look to get onto Thrones. Nice hard sneaker. And Thrones really has to try and get away. Ooh, Throne's gonna be able to get away. Unfortunately, the winds of war are now gonna be channeled in the right direction. So Thrones is gonna be able to live with his life. It cost him his flash though. And now here they want to get off the Blacklight. Oh, it is Nico that takes the kill, and he will not die to the turret shot. Graves is GP able to get a good amount of damage, and his passive works on turrets. Is that gonna be a second place? Doesn't look like it. But let's see here what GP ends up getting. Jeez. Forget how scary the quick barrel chaining is. Okay, it's almost Leandri's here finished for Levrejo, and that's when he's gonna get really annoying. So you get the Leandris, you get the Rylais, and you flip someone, and they're gonna be really annoyed. But it's a good idea to swap the Kale into the GP just to be able to deal with the barrels. Still no full item here for G. Oh, there's, okay, I think that should be the.
The worthy survive.
Okay, Darius is gonna trade 1 for 1 at the end of the day. The Ash Arrow is gonna find Big O hilariously. Here's Rio, and he does a good amount of damage, and able to take down Levrejo again. We are still going Hollow Radiance here on the Galio. Interesting. Okay, so have no armor to deal with this Gangplank and Graves. Trinity Force finish, so that is a scary part. Now the Gangplank starts to build damage. Crit mainly. But now he starts to get a little bit scary. It's already 2 pairs of Swifties here. Be able to find a way to deal with the Singe, because that Mega Ooze is gonna be annoying to deal with. And as you see that with the Triforce proc on the barrel, you do an insane amount of damage to the wave when you blow the barrel.
Everyone pay. Take the first swing. My wings, your face.
Yeah, fortunately, into this MR, into the Super MR Galio, you don't really do much damage as Singe. Ooh. Okay, it's gonna be Leo taking the dragon, so that's 2 dragons to none. So 2 to 1 in objectives. Now they're looking to find Levrejo, but one of the rules of League of Legends, never chase a Singe. Another execute here for Levrejo. That is his Leandri, so That's a lot of damage onto Nico, but this Leona is ridiculously tanky. Doesn't have the Celestial Opposition. Went to Solstice Slay instead, so definitely gonna be squishier this game than would be otherwise. We're gonna... Oh, okay. We're gonna use the cannon barrage in the mid lane. Try and get a bit of kill pressure onto the kill, but now that's gonna be the feats of monster slaying here for the side of JC Fanclub. We're now looking to see who's gonna get that first turret, and the turret top lane doesn't look very healthy. I mean, we do have a Herald, so if Leo makes it to the bot lane in time, I think that turret is just gonna die. Got some pretty good wave clear here on the kill because she's got the Nashor's Tooth already. Okay, the powder keg connection not gonna be made here. And they really want that top lane turret. Ooh, Big O is getting chunked and chunked and chunked, and he's gotta call in some reinforcements. I mean, he's oh, okay. Metaphor's just jumping on the black wax. Here now. Oh, okay. It's a 2v2, but here's Mimi. The Encore not gonna find anybody for the hero's entrance. Also not gonna get a knockup. The Frozen Thrones is also gonna go down. Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Let's move the flame!
Ooh, the flash for flash, but unfortunately damage over time is damage over time. Black Wax is gonna die here. Herald has been summoned in the mid lane. And yeah, that should be the feats of strengths here for JC Fanclub.
Red team's turret has been
The
destroyed.
is going to be able to get at least a turret in the bot lane in exchange. But Leo does pick up that top outer, so it's a lot of the money is on Leo right now. The collector has been finished on GP. So now you're gonna start to see, because the barrels they kind of like scale with crit and they ignore armor and they do true damage. Well, not true damage, but they you'll see what I mean. It's gonna get pretty obnoxious once he gets his second crit item. Like once he gets his IE or whatever, it's just gonna be pretty stupid here.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Okay, now Lavaggio might be in a bit of danger. Okay. And Leo is godlike here. Wow, but a nice shutdown. Almost a 900 gold shutdown. And that's gonna be Voidborn Vengeance with priority to start this dragon. They are seeking to stop the dragon stacking. And it is once again an Inferno Soul, so for these heavy damage carries, if that's also Otacon, I mean, you are trading a lot of buildings for it. but using the ultimates to clear. Okay. And Crazy Mimi goes down here, and Alberto, Big O looking for that taunt. Not gonna find it. Just trying to reset the Otacon at the end of the day. Graves might be now in a bit of danger. Metaphor gets taken down to like 30%. The ult from Graves doesn't get anything done. And that's an assassination from the Ash arrow. Wow, okay.
Redemption in the light.
Okay, Leo is back. Has secret items here on the Viego. So we'll see here if Pedro is able to get anything done. They do have to, they do assassinate Leo, so now there's no smite here for the side of JC Fanclub. And that is gonna be the Otacon taken by Voidborn Vengeance.
All together now. Do not touch me.
Yeah, Nico with that Eclipse up is basically invincible to Graves. Mr. JC doesn't have the super high damage build.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Stand strong.
Oh, okay. Nico is gonna look to get on the throne, but he found an entire enemy cheese. And now that stun here coming in from Blackwax. Throne's very happy about that. Getting close to his Infinity Edge. And he's at 65% crit. So once he clears a camp or a wave more, he should have his IE. Kale though is getting close to that level 16, and you can never ignore Kale for too long because she's just kind of a busted champion at the end of the day.
I bring the light.
Okay, that should be the IE here for Gangplank, and that'll be a big moment for him. Yeah, Throne's now looking to really hurt people with the barrel chain combos. You thought he did a lot of damage. Just wait and see now. We're at the 2 item mark for pretty much everyone. 3 items here for Viego and Gangplank. Thrones is Gangplank does have a cleanse, but he does
Drown in holy fire. Endure.
kill damage is almost there. Oh, okay. Ooh, Graves though able to survive that Sundered Sky proc, actually coming in clutch. And yeah. Oh. Ooh, the flash invested by Leo to find Mr. JC, but a 1-for-1. What turret just gonna take it? The mid outer? No. The bots. I'm confused. What turret just went down? Mimi here forced the flash away from Big O. We've got Dragon in 10 seconds. It's gonna be Infernal Soul Point for JC Fanclub if they can get it. Teleport here from Darts. He's almost got a Shadow Flame. A bit off that level 16. Oh, you saw how much damage he could do last team fight?
You ought to stop.
Ugh.
Okay, Leo here finds Graves, but doesn't want to trade with him right now. I almost finished here on Diego, means he'll almost be 100% crit. But keep in mind, because Leo is this crit Diego build, he is very squishy. So, I mean, one combo from Graves is probably enough to just kill him if he's half life. That's like 2 barrels, which isn't much here for GP.
Broadside. Everyone pays.
Throne's able to survive the Dar's assault, but Dar's here forced to use his ultimate to make sure he doesn't accidentally die. But the level 16 is achieved here on Kale. So that is her big power spike. And Baron is up. We do have Dragon in 3 minutes, but Baron is up. We're getting some pings going on Baron, but I think Leo really wants to try and finish that Infinity Edge. Don't know if he's gonna have time. He probably wants to get it before this Infernal Soul. Oh, okay. Graves probably gonna look to steal. Oh, okay. Now that's Leo in a bit of trouble. Forced to use his ult, so will not have it for the next team fight. I mean, if there's a team fight like right now. But right now, it just looks like we're pushing waves in. And we haven't started fair. Oh, okay. Levajo tries to get the gooey stuff. And the Xenoblade goes back onto Levajo after the fling. That should at least be this outer turret because they have corrupts. Voidborn Vengeance at least get a little bit of an objective. Also going to use the cannon barrage in the bot lane to try and clear the wave. Interesting build out of Levajo. Went Verdant Barrier instead of something like a Force of Nature. Barrel chain not gonna explode here. The Baron has been started up. They're pinging here from the side of Voidborn Vengeance. And Nico here is on defense duty. That's Baron going over the JC Fanclub. Things are getting a little bit dangerous. Now we're looking to siege. Okay. Bigo decides to turn around after his Justice Punch. He doesn't want it to continue. Now we've got the Infinity Edge on the Viego, we've got the Frozen Heart on the Galio. Chisana also picking up her IE, so triple crit items for both carries, for both AD carries on JC Fanclub. So this Dragon team fight here that's coming up soon. LDR picked up on Gangplank though. It's gonna be pretty big. Okay, Cannon Barrage gonna be used at Dragon, but that's gonna be the Infernal Soul here, taken by JC Fanclub. And now Leo is looking to get something done. The Eclipse. Ooh, okay. Frontier trying to get stuff done, but unfortunately the GP not gonna have any agency down for it. Jesus Christ. Black Wax forced the flash away here. So is Mimi. But we've got a wave coming in bot lane, and that will probably be the end of the game. 40-second death timers. Let's see if they can mount the defense. They still have access to the hero's entrance. Infernal Soul. Oh wow. Okay, Mimi just got 3 hit. I was like, 1 Silver Bolt procs is enough to like eviscerate Mimi. And JC Fanclub not looking too bad in games 2 and 3. Ooh, okay, wow. Metaphor with a nice clean kill. And yeah, it's we're kind of chasing KDAs, but Graves is back up. Look at the damage that Dars is able to get out. And that's gonna be a scrim win here for the side of JC Fanclub. If you like watching this, remember to stay subscribed and ring that notification bell so you can know whenever we go live. I don't know if what we have planned for the rest of the week, but we'll find out based on people's availabilities. I'll keep an eye out for more scrims. Thank you guys for watching.